I was just calling you back.
Bro,
I was.
we already have heat. We just started this thing and we've already got heat.
Are we on? Like, is this it?
Dude, what am I, Johnny Bananas here? We gotta do this, man.
All right. So this is it. This is the first episode of Furlough. Listen, you don't understand. The Furlough Files is like, I'm very busy these days.
Well, maybe you should explain what why it's called the Furlough Files.
All right. Well, so first of all, I got furloughed from my job. This is week 2 of being home. So now, mind you, I was home for 4 weeks prior, working from home. So this is actually week 6 of being home, but we're on week 2 of being furloughed.
Right.
So now I get to stay home and not get paid.
Well, right. And I mean, so what does furloughed mean in terms of your job? It just means that.
So I'm just temporarily laid off.
Okay. But are
you
but you have like the benefits still, like health insurance, stuff like that? Or?
So you keep your health insurance and they pay for it, but you don't get anything else.
Right. And you have the company car.
I do. That I got to keep, yeah. So,
all right.
I
So
mean,
it's not like if I got laid off and I got my dick in my hand and
right.
nothing else, you know.
Right, exactly.
Right. And you're allowed to collect unemployment when you're furloughed.
I am, right. So
Right.
that hasn't kicked in yet, but, you know,
How's
I'll probably
that-
be back to work by the time that kicks in.
How's that go in Georgia? Because I know here in Florida it's a complete shit show.
So it's not here, apparently, and people are getting paid like a week after it's put in. So it just got put in this week. So because you have to wait there's like a 10-day waiting period, and then you can put it in, I guess.
So
I don't know.
I mean, obviously working's better, but as far as being
Right.
furloughed goes, it could be worse.
Listen, it's not that bad. It really is not that bad. It is, you know, what I would like Furloughed Files to be is, I want to tell you what I do all week, and your mind will be blown.
Okay, well, I know that like we can get really current event. You just came back from Publix.
Right. So I go to Publix every day.
See that's like part of the social distancing thing. I think which is funny, and the whole
Right.
like being stay at home thing is that you're probably going to Publix more often now than when you were working.
Oh, way more. I never went to Publix every day.
Right, you shop for like the week or like for a few days.
Right. Well, now, I mean,
Now
I
you
get
shop
bored
per
on-
you shop per day, which
well, it's not even that. Like, I went just now for hamburger buns, and I came home with ice cream and sprinkles. So, I mean, when you're furloughed, all bets are off. I mean, you can do whatever.
well, listen, I know we do a good healthy dose of fat shaming each other because
Right.
it used to work, but somehow you grew a big fucking callus to it, and now you're just like, no matter what I do, I can fat shame you
Right.
till I'm blue in the face, and you'll just be eating ice cream through the whole process.
Right. I mean, it's out of control.
I mean, the day after you wrestled that last match, that was it. You've been on a skid to
You could
300
say.
pounds since then.
Well, it's weird. So part of the Furlough Files, I think this is for anyone who's furloughed, this is an important piece. Very important.
Okay.
I have not gained a pound since being home.
Now, I don't understand how that is, because also you can't go to the gym either.
Right. So I worked out one time,
I'm dying here.
literally one day.
I'm like crying,
But-
laughing.
I will tell you this. I have walked more laps around my kitchen island than ever before.
You need to get
And-
one of those wristbands that count your steps.
Oh, no, I track it on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I walked 7 miles one day in the house, never leaving the house.
Just like what? Visiting the fridge every 15 minutes?
So I don't sit down. I don't like sitting because I can't. So I either stand all day in the kitchen and watch TV, or I walk around. I literally will lap through my dining room, through my kitchen, around the kitchen, back through the dining room, through the living room, back through the dining room, back to the kitchen. I could do that 300 times a day.
But doing what? Like, are you on the phone, walking?
Usually I'm on the phone or I'm texting.
'Cause
or
it's
I'm
not like you're-
TikToking. I've done a lot of TikToking.
It's
My dancing's got to burn calories.
Well, that's true, but I'm like, it's not like you're just doing laps for the sake of exercise.
No, it's just happening, and it's. I got on the scale, and I was like, "There's no way." Like the TikTok, no way. There's no way.
There's no
There's
way.
no way.
There's no way. No way.
The scale didn't move, and I'm like, I weighed this pre-furlough.
And you're like shamelessly eating. Like,
Shame. I have to eat 40 times a day. Like, it's not even. Being realistic, I probably eat. If you count every time I go to the fridge or the pantry to put something in my mouth, I would say I'm doing 15 times to 20 times a day. Food is entering my body.
I mean,
of some sorts.
I know I'm working still. Like, I'm out 40 hours a week in a truck working.
Right.
But I know, like, on Saturday and Sunday, with there being like nothing to go do, I'm fucking bored out of my mind, and I'm constantly. Before I even think about it, I realize I'm standing in front of the pantry or the fucking fridge.
Right. And you don't even realize it.
Right.
I honestly, I was in the pantry the other day, and I was standing there, and it was like I lost track of time, and I don't even know what I was looking for at this point, and I like snapped back too, and I was like, what are you doing? And then I saw the Oreos and thought, I might as well take two. I'm here.
And you looked at the clock and you realized you'd lost 20 minutes somewhere.
Right. No, it was a good 6-7 minutes I was in there, and I was like, what happened?
Which kind of adds like
a couple Oreos.
X-Files slant to this Furlough File thing.
It's honestly, it's like another world. But so let me take you through a typical day.
Okay.
Because I think this is what's important here. We'll take you through, and I think every week on furloughed, I'll just take you through what I do on a weekly basis. But since this
and
is
if
the
anything
first one,
like special stands out, make sure you make a note of it.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
So here's the last week. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
So I go to bed anytime between 1 and 3 o'clock in the morning. One morning I stayed up till 5.
And I'm guessing just watching TikToks.
Literally on TikTok or Facebook or Twitter, or looking at stupid memes and then laughing at them and then sending them to you at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I do get up to pee and see there are fresh things, and
right.
Or when I wake up to go to work at like 6:30,
right.
I see there's like 5 or 6 things that have been sent over the course of the night.
Right. So I've lost my mind when it comes to that. Right. So I will send that stuff. So about 1 to 3, I'll go to sleep. Now, I am natural. I don't sleep. This is natural. It always happens. I will wake up. If I go to bed at 1 or if I go to bed at 3, I will be up anywhere between 6:30 and 7:30, no doubt. So usually I wake up like 7 o'clock, right? I get up. I lay in bed till about 9, right? I just lay there on the phone.
That sounds like my weekend, right?
Right. At 9 o'clock, I'll get up. Sometimes it's 10 o'clock. It depends how I feel. I get up. I pee. I shower every 2 days. I don't even shower every day. There's no reason to at this point. Why use the water, right? So if it's a shower day, I'll get up and take a shower.
You're basically, you don't have a job, so why waste the water?
Right. And I'm not going anywhere. So I'll take a shower if it's a shower day. If it's not a shower day, I'm putting on some basketball shorts. And I always wear a sweatshirt because my house is very cold. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm on furlough, so I can wear a sweatshirt. Nobody can say anything. I get nice and comfy. I go downstairs. I make a cup of coffee. That's what I do, right? I have my coffee. I don't even turn the TV on. I realized this yesterday. I said, that's really weird. I noticed I don't even turn the TV on till like 7 o'clock at night.
Because you're literally on the internet.
I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll get up. I'll have my coffee, right? I'll have a little breakfast. Sometimes it's a donut, sometimes a muffin, a bagel, or full breakfast. Or this morning, I went and got McDonald's. I ate 3 Egg McMuffins. So
you've gone out on 2 separate times today for food.
Today I've been out twice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'll get to today. I'll get to my normal activity. So, just for instance, today I had McDonald's, 2 Egg McMuffins. Sorry, 3 Egg McMuffins, 2 sausage, 1 ham, and I had 1 hot cake. I didn't eat the other 2 hot cakes. I just wasn't feeling it. I was a little full. So
do you when you go do this, do you just get for yourself or do you get for the kids?
No, I got them hash browns and some hot cakes, and
okay.
And my brother's here right now, so that's a whole nother story. And he got himself a shit ton of food too. We honestly, I think we spent $40 at McDonald's this morning.
Okay.
For 4 people, which is absurd. But I have my breakfast, and then I'll play on the internet, and maybe if I have to make some TikToks, I will. I usually make my TikToks at night though, but I'll make some TikToks. I'll come outside my patio. I'll sit in my patio, and I will stare at the woods.
Do you just make a TikTok when the inspiration strikes?
Yes.
Or do you
yes.
or is this more of a like planned out like
Oh no, it's when it's inspiration.
Okay.
When it strikes, I go. But usually it's at night. I really don't have much inspiration during the day. I really don't have much anything during the day.
Right.
I mean, I will sit in the patio and I will stare at the woods for a couple hours. I'll watch the birds. We've got cardinals. We've got blue jays. I've got squirrels. A couple deer came by. We had a turkey one day, and I was like, "Where the hell did this turkey come from?" Just came right out the woods, like nothing was happening. 2 deer came by the other day. Like when I say came by, I mean within 2 feet of me. They just ran right past the patio. I was like, "What the hell?" I'll stare into the woods. Then I'll get up and go inside and make lunch. So for lunch, I'll usually have.
So literally, between breakfast and lunch, between meals, you literally just stared at the woods.
I just stare at the woods.
This is amazing.
Right. So it's very quiet out here.
You're like an 80-year-old retiree.
Right. This is amazing. So then I'll go inside. I'll make lunch. So either it's a sandwich of some sort, it's a cold cut, nice Publix deli meat, or a couple times I went and got lunch. I got wings one day. I got I got 30 wings. Don't ask me why. It was a good deal. I got 30 wings. I'll get McDonald's. I'll get whatever. I always get something. Something's always for lunch. And then after lunch, I'll usually just sit inside and either sit on the couch with no TV on, or I'll go lay in bed again. And I'll lay in bed for a couple hours, and I'll talk on the phone to people and text and watch, look at social media. And then next thing I know, it goes from like 12 o'clock, and all of a sudden it's 5 o'clock, and I'm like, whoa, it's 5 o'clock. What happened? I don't even know. Now, I will tell you, I do drink between 3 to 5 cups of coffee a day as well. Got to throw that in there. Okay. I'm running through coffee like it's nobody's business. Coffee and coffee creamer. I mean, I'm going through it. So I usually get up about 5 if I'm just hanging out. I'll either lay in bed or just sit on the couch. And at 5 o'clock, I go, shit, it's dinner. I'll start cooking dinner.
So, really, your active periods are all every time you eat.
Right. And like I said, I'll do laps around the kitchen at some point. If I'm talking, I can't sit down. Like right now, I'm outside my house, walking in circles around my patio table.
And I'll give you credit. This sounds 1,000 times better than when you were talking to us in Publix the other day.
Well, I mean, Publix is a whole other story. So I do go to Publix every day. I kid you not, every day.
We go most days, but it's like, while we're out working, we'll swing in there someone's got to take a piss, or someone's wants a drink, or it's lunchtime and we decide to eat there. Yeah, something. Yeah.
Marco needs donuts. Yeah, I know.
Oh my God, dude. Let's segue for a sec. Just 1 second. I'm trying not to eat that shit because not only does it make me fat, but all that stuff just fucks me up physically. Like I can't eat carbs anymore. I get back pains. I get inflammation in my hands.
Oh yeah.
I get headaches. It's the whole 9 yards. This fucking guy, 3 times a week, gets like a box of Publix donuts. Either 5. Today was a 4-pack. It was weird. Usually he gets a 6-pack, and they're just in the fucking truck. Like I could smell them all day. All I want to do is eat them. It drives me nuts.
Right. I mean, I don't blame the guy, but I will tell you. This. When you're home all day, you don't even realize that your body hurts because it just does. Like the pain I have right now is weird because I'm like, I think it's just from like being cooped in the house. I don't know. It's weird. I've never had. It could be I'm just fat. I don't know. Maybe it is.
Well, you are fat, so that
right.
That is.
It could be.
It's a contributing factor. I don't know if it's 90% or 20%, but we'll.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, so here's the deal.
But hold on. Let me cut you off for a second because I'm going to segue to my brother, who's
Okay.
who yo-yos on his diet, and sometimes he's an extremely fat piece of shit who on the weekends will sit and literally do nothing but like watch TV or porn. I assume he watches a bunch of porn, but he does nothing. He literally does nothing for like 3 days.
Okay.
And one day he just fucking hurt himself doing nothing, laying in bed, and the doctor basically accused him of being chronically inactive.
Wow, he told him that, huh?
Yeah, he said this is like chronic inactivity. And he like literally pulled like a fucking muscle in his leg, like rolling over in bed or something.
Wow.
That was a reality.
Wow.
That was a reality check.
No, that's honestly, that's you know what? I give your brother props. I do.
That's something to aspire to.
It takes some work to get there.
It does take like
that didn't happen overnight.
Listen, it's I've realized like how hard it is to even like get to that size sometimes. Like you see a person walking around that's 400 pounds. That's like daily upkeep to be like that.
Right.
That's an effort. That's an effort, and that's like a huge effort.
You don't get that.
It's a huge effort in no effort, kind of. If you know what I mean. All right. So sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but that reminded me of that.
So there's really like I will tell you, I go to Publix every day, and I was on the phone with you one day, and you heard the mess that was on over there. You know, I got people yelling at me. I'm going the wrong way. Well, now, as of today, they've removed the blue tape arrows of which direction you have to go, and now replaced it with permanent ones that say this way or you're going the wrong way. And in line, they have every 6 feet a permanent one now that says stand here.
They're like professionally printed,
right,
multicolor.
Right. So for something that's a virus that is like the flu or whatever and can go away, this is permanent. This is not going away. Like, we will now forever have to go one direction in aisles at grocery stores, which is the most absurd, because there could be 45 people in the aisle. We could be holding hands as long as we're going in the right direction. If we're going the same direction, it's cool. You can't get the virus. If you're going opposite directions, the virus is coming. It's coming for you.
Right.
So I go down wrong aisles. I'm backtracking. Now, the one day I got yelled at by an old lady. She was very upset with me. I was going the wrong direction. I had to do like a 2-aisle loop because we had 2 aisles next to each other with the same arrow. So now I'm like, what do I got to do? I had to go 2 over, back around, come back the aisle, make sure I don't pass the pasta again to get the pasta I needed because I didn't want to break the rules. Now with the permanent ones, I mean, I don't know what we're going to do. You're going to get yelled at again. They're going to do the overhead page.
Yeah.
It's coming for you.
When I went to go take a piss at the Publix today, when I was leaving, I literally realized I was going down the wrong way. And I at least self-corrected and turned around and walked 1 hour. I had to walk 1 aisle past where I needed to go where I needed to go. It's too much. It's, you know, I guess this is the new world, but
it really is. And you know who's going to be affected by this the most is Blake Chadwick.
Oh my God, that guy can't.
Right.
That guy cannot handle getting thrown out of his routine, no matter what it is.
No, yeah. So he's going to have a tough time with this, but this is the new way. Like, it's not changing. But here's my thing. Now, I feel like I am, as part of the Furlough Files, it is my job to go to Publix and to Home Depot and to Walmart and to Target, and while everybody else is working, it's my job to see what's going on and report it to the everybody, to the public.
All right.
So I go to Publix, and we've got the sneeze guard in front of the register, and I'm a pretty wide guy. Now, the sneeze guard is as wide as my body, maybe 2 feet.
Right.
But when I put my groceries on it to the left, I can sneeze all fucking day at them. Cough, sneeze, whatever. Where the sneeze guard is, I have never stood in that spot in my entire life. It's directly in front of the cashier. Now, you got to put your groceries to the left, and you got to pay to the right of the sneeze guard. So when I go pay, I can sneeze on them. When they hand me the receipt, I'm sneezing all day. How about the poor kid who's bagging my groceries? He doesn't have a guard.
It's literally in the spot where they do the scanning, right?
That's literally where the register is.
Yeah, I never stand there either.
Ever. Never in my life.
No.
Have I ever stood
because I'm either loading it on the thing or then I move down to go pay. I don't stand there to watch them scan it.
No, never, ever.
Yeah.
So I don't understand where we're going with this. It's more of like it's a work to get you to think that they're protecting people.
Yeah, it's like look, we're putting in the effort.
Right. So, I go to Publix today. I do my thing, and I don't care. I'm walking down left aisles, right aisles, back and forth. And I even thought, wait, if I go backwards, could they yell at me? If I'm walking backwards down the aisle, I'm going the wrong way. I don't know, but I'm willing to test it for everyone.
Only if you make that beeping sound like a truck.
Right. So that's Publix. Now let's take you back to last week. I think this is very important. I go to Walmart, and my Walmart has gates now that when you walk in, they open and you go into them. They had this before Corona. It's more of an anti-theft thing. So I started gathering some stuff, and I said, I think I want to buy a TV today, right? Because I'm furloughed and I don't have a TV in my room. I need a TV.
Right, you can't walk to the other one. Is this stimulus money burning a hole in your pocket?
This was pre-stimulus money.
But have you been stimulated?
I did. I got stimulated.
See, I have still not been stimulated.
Yeah. I don't know why.
I don't know. I'm gonna have Vince call Trump for me.
Right, you should probably get it quickly. You'll be an essential stimulant.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But so I go to Walmart. Now my hands are full, and I said, "Man, I can't carry this TV. I don't have a cart." I went in there for one thing and was going to leave with the TV. So I said, "Let me go get a cart." So I put my stuff down, and I walk back out these gates that are open, mind you. It's not like I had to push something open, or they were already open.
Right.
And an alarm goes off. It's like, nah, nah. I'm like, oh shit. And this woman comes out of nowhere with a mask on, like a bat out of hell. Did a roll, a duck, and a dive, and all of a sudden pops up in front of me. And she's like, "You're going the wrong way." I said, "I'm getting a shopping cart because my hands were full and I can't. I need to get a shopping cart." She tells me, "You've got to go all the way around." I said, "You're going to make me go back through the gates and around?" Like, I'm literally 2 feet from the cart at this point. And not even 2 feet. I mean, literally the cart was like in my grasp. And she said, "You've got to go all the way back in and all the way around. That's the rules." And I'm like, "Whose rules?" She said, "Ours." I said, "But I need this cart so I can go buy." And she said, "No." And I said, "Fuck you, I'm not buying the TV." And I walked out.
Oh.
Now, Walmart doesn't give two shits if I bought the TV or not. I was so angry, I just left.
You had like a Karen flare up there.
I went home.
Yeah.
And she came, when I thought about it, she came from the distance. Like, she went out of her way to come attack me. That's what happened. Like, she came out of her way. Now, I was so angry, and I gave her the good old bird, and I was like, "Fuck you, I'm not buying the TV." Well, her attention was quickly turned because the alarm went off again. So she turned back around to this other guy, and she's like, "They're going the wrong way." And the guy's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Because she came at him. I left. I was like, I'm not buying it here. So that guy was like, put his hands up like he was being like arrested. He was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa," because she was like nuts. So I left. I didn't buy the TV there because she yelled at me because I went the wrong way.
Right. But you did get a TV.
I went to Target. Easy process. Target doesn't have lanes. They don't have. I mean, Target's it's a free for all in there. So
yeah.
I got my Target. So Target's the only place that I have not had any issues. At Home Depot too. I went to Home Depot. Now my Home Depot, I heard some other Home Depots, and you frequent there often. Is there a line to get in?
They will at some. Or
see, mine doesn't have a line.
At some of the ones that I've gone, I think all the ones down here now, they have someone at the exit that keeps a count, and when someone leaves, they let the person up front know that they can let that number in. You know, they want to cap it at like whatever, 100, 150 in the building.
See, we don't have that here.
Yeah.
We don't have that here.
And the line to get in, at least they've tented it. They put up these tents, nice. So you're under the tents, and you're supposed to be 6 feet apart from each other.
Are they giving like condiment, like drinks and like snacks?
No. I don't even think
they should be.
I'm not even sure you know what? I need to check next time to see if the old hot dog cart's there. The old tried and true.
Oh yeah, you know? yeah. That'd be 6 feet apart though. But so Home Depot, I went in and out. No, Home Depot was a free for all too. Like, I mean,
yeah,
I could shake hands with people. I mean, we were everywhere. Like, it's still okay there. So But really, it was just Walmart. I had an issue, and I had an issue at Publix, and that was really the only two places I've gone. But um, I mean, I go to fast food places. I don't know. I mean, I guess they're immune to the virus too. I don't know.
What?
I'm not sure. I've
What?
been to McDonald's like 45 times.
The drive-through though.
Yeah.
You can't
No,
walk
but
in.
my McDonald's is, yes, you can walk into my
Oh.
McDonald's. You can't eat in there, but you can go inside and order.
Yeah, we've been going into Char Hut. I know is open. We've been doing that
Right.
a lot, but not.
So-
I haven't seen any. I mean, yeah, there's no seating anyways, but I haven't seen any
Right.
walk-in and orders. Maybe they
Yeah,
are.
you can walk in. But, now that I think about this Furlough Files may not be exciting at all, because now that I think about it, I don't do shit all day.
Well,
I eat a lot.
you-
But let me get to the nighttime real quick, because I got burgers in the oven right now, and I don't want them to burn. So
Jesus.
I got, at night, so I'll go to Publix usually before dinner. I'll make dinner. I'm always cooking something. You can go check my YouTube channel out, AJ Slambino. I cook, and then I will turn the TV on after. And then about 9:30, I have my second dinner. Usually it's a sandwich or a bowl of cereal, maybe some ice cream, maybe both. I may even go, like last night it was a sandwich and ice cream.
Jesus. How about an
depends
ice
how I
cream
felt.
sandwich?
Actually, I had an ice cream cone last night
Oh.
after my burrito I made, my deli burrito. But I eat a second dinner every night. And then I'll watch TV till about midnight, 1 o'clock, and either I'll go lay in bed and fall asleep around 1, or I'll stay up looking at TikTok. A lot of the times I'll go upstairs at 1 o'clock, and I'll start making TikToks for the next day.
Okay, now we need to get into that before we close this out.
Yeah.
Is that two things? One, I know that you're getting TikTok famous. I want to know if there are
I think I am.
any new developments on that, or
I mean, I am. I'm getting messages that I like could never imagine in my life. That's number one.
right?
If I ever sent any of these messages to women, I probably would be in prison. So the messages I get are just outlandish. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you some of the stuff.
Well, you might
Yeah.
you might have to in future ones, because I think that's something people will find
Right.
entertaining.
They may, yeah.
But also the fact that your TikTok activity and your success has driven your kids nuts.
Absolutely insane. They could not stand that I have so many followers. I mean, I'm at 12,100 followers or something, and I have let's see here. Let's go on the page and take a look. Let's take a look-see. I'm almost at 100,000 total likes.
Have you been recognized outside of?
Yes, numerous times already.
Oh my God! Because I know
people are like, "Hey, I saw you on TikTok," and I'm like, "Yeah, kind of a big deal."
it's funny because like when you were wrestling, I think you've been, out in public, people would spot you every now and then. But to be like recognized from TikTok is
right.
Is
I am more over on
strange.
TikTok than I ever was in wrestling. Ever. In 100 years, I am more over on TikTok.
That's so funny.
I mean, I'll end it with this. This is not a dirty story or anything. It's a clean story, but I got a message today from a woman saying on Instagram, she found me. My Instagram is not linked to my TikTok. She went to Instagram and searched my TikTok name, and it's the same. Obviously, it's all the same name. So AJ Slambino, it's branding. Got to build that brand. She found me.
That's AJ Slambino, Slambino.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
So she finds me, messages me to tell me that my TikToks make her smile every day, and she just wanted to let me know that she just had to let me know that, and find me to tell me that she appreciated what I did.
You can't. So she didn't. Instead of direct messaging you on TikTok,
right? She found me on Instagram.
She Sherlock Holmes'd you on Instagram and direct messaged you there. Okay.
And I have a good friend of mine who I worked with, because I don't work right now. But
quote. Did you air quotes when you worked?
Right, I actually did.
Okay.
He is the one who got me on TikTok. His name is George. She said, I really like your friend George too, because me and George have done some together. So not only did she know me, she knew George. So I called George right away, and I was like, "We're TikTok famous, bitch!" And he was like, "Get out!" I was like, "I swear, this woman emailed me and messaged me and told Instagram messaged me and told me this that we brighten her day." And I'm like, man, but that's cool to me. But I'm way more over than I ever was in wrestling.
That's funny.
So let's we'll have to do this again next week. I'm sure I'll have more.
Yeah, just
because the state of Georgia is now allowing haircuts, and I need a haircut because I'm looking like I got wings growing out of the side of my head.
Yeah, you've got a weird haircut to begin with, so
right. So this doesn't matter, right?
When it's overgrown, though, you must look like an alien life form.
But I got to get my burgers; they're burning.
All right, man. That's good. We're all caught up. I guess next week on the Furlough Files, we'll see how Furlough Life's been treating you.
All right, I like this.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.